Hi, I'm Aid Emsley. We're on the Orange booth at Frankfurt Musikmesse 2013. These were actually launched at NAMM show back in January in Los Angeles, well, Anaheim. We've got the Custom Shop 50. Got Custom Shop 50 here. It's a new Custom Shop model based on the Retro 50. It's got added HF drive control there with a fist on the icon there. It's basically a Retro 50 with more added punch and high-end chime that you can dial in. All hand-wired, no PCBs at all. It's 50 watts, switchable to 30 watts, as the original AD50 and the Retro 50 were. That's the first time we've shown it at this show. Also launched at NAMM was the OR100. This is a channel switching amp, which it's like a Rockever but more ballsy sounding, you know. And it's got a foot switchable global boost there on the back. I don't know if you can sort of see that. Got foot switchable global boost, which gives you 3 dB on what you've got set up. You've got foot switchable like a gain boost just on the lead channel, and then you have obviously your channel switching effects loop, you know. It does anything from classic 70s picks only sounds through to full-on 4-stage overdrive on that channel, and obviously the clean channel is based on the clean channel of the TH100 with lots of headroom and chime. Possibly a bit more on this version because it's built out of the UK and the PCBs are 2-ounce copper, so there's more metal for the signal to travel through, you know, and the geometry is kept closer to a point-to-point amp when you use a PCB like that, you know. Also launched also at NAMM, we got our own valve tester, yeah. Now the way this works is very simple to use. You have 3 buttons. You plug your tube in. If it's an octal, you plug it in this socket. If it's a 9-pin output valve like an EL84, you use this socket, and then you use this socket for preamp valves, which are dual triodes. So you plug your tube in, you select your type with the arrows, and it will light up with all these different tube types. So when you're on the right tube type that you put in, you just press OK, and it will count down running diagnostics on all of them. And each number that it counts down to will represent a different test it's doing on the tube. And if it's a preamp tube, it's actually 2 tubes in 1 bottle, because it's dual triode. So it will count down and it will arrive at 2 match numbers, one for the one side and one for the other. One will be flashing and one will be static. The static one is pin 2. Yeah. So it will, once it's done all the tests on any tube you test, it will arrive at a match number. So you can tell if you've got a match pair. Obviously you match them by make as well. If you've got 2 JJ EL34s that are coming up at 8, both of them, you know they're a really closely matched pair, you know. Also great for troubleshooting amps in stores, you know. It should go next to the till in every guitar store, really, you know. We've also done a new, larger crush extension of the crush range. So what we wanted to do, we wanted to make it's basically a Rockeverb. The way it functions is a Rockeverb. In the way it has the same type of clean channel, same 4-stage lead channel, with digital reverb added. It's all solid state. So it's a solid state price point. So all the gain stages and EQ are the same as the Rockeverb, but it's using op amps instead of tubes, and it's actually come out sounding pretty smart. But it's all analog. The only digital thing is the reverb. It has a reverb module in there, you know, which has three type settings: plate, hall, and spring. And obviously the channel switching, the foot switches, the effects loop work exactly the same as the larger tube stuff. We got that in a 120 head, a 122 by 12 combo, and a 60 watt 1 by 12 combo. And these utilise the orange Voice of the World speaker as well, as you can see in there. And that just about wraps it up.